So the assembly does involve unfolding and adjusting because that is the magic of it, and then attaching the other pieces depending on what you need for the shot that you were doing, as it is easy to unfold and then attach just for setting you on the phone, and then it's pretty easy to understand. Nice. The usability mainly depends on what phone you were trying to use with it and the quality of it, as you may not be able to attach thinner phones or smaller phones and they may not work as well. Oh no! Callie, can you stop commentating every 2 seconds? Shall we? Anyway, so not all phones have the same usability or quality, so that might make it not as easy to use, and the basic setup is pretty simple and doable, but for the most advancement, there can be extra apps added to the phone to demonstrate the steps of how to work everything, which is more of how things look when filming, when the basic functions and buttons have basic features of easily spinning or going up and down for different settings. So it does make sense and works, but again, the size of the phone or specific adjustment that you were trying to get for shots may change the quality. But it is good quality and pretty cool and fun, as you can make some really interesting things with the gimbal. It seems pretty sturdy and usable, but the purpose is to have better adjustments for cooler angles and locations when filming and more control over just having it shot on the stick, for easier manipulation during motion shots, and just have better quality easily. It also seems decently put together and sturdy, as you can just grab or set your device on it all together, and it really depends on how well it works for you, but it will stay sturdy in general. I also think it is pretty special for everything that it can do easily, like spinning and allowing for new creative shots of the atmosphere, and as that would be hard to get otherwise, and that makes it really good and usable, and it's even aesthetic and has a nice design that will not get in the way or can really match just with anything. I think it is a really cool item, and we would recommend if you can buy it, because phones often have limits when it comes to shots and filming and what they can do, as phones are not especially specifically designed for filming, they're just kind of a feature. But making a product that revolves around the shots and the adjustments of the phones and show that the features work with the phone and new ideas that can be explored and shot, it's a lot easier. Yeah, we would probably also give it a 4, as it seems to work well and it can be really useful, but it cannot always work perfectly with all phones and record everything the same for different quality, depending on the being careful aspect, right, Callie? Wait, huh? Exactly. But since Allison is kind of silly, why don't we talk about some of our own experiences? Sure, why not? Okay, so the product review and us being toys as actors are... No, Callie, we do not count. Yeah. No, but we do have a story on another product that Allison had for filming, which was believed to be a better tripod that would help for videos, which was this lovely lazy bracket that Allison got in grade 9, and it was useful for being adjustable, steady, and holding the phone when filming, and did everything hands-free. Or it was supposed to be. Yep. And it said that it was to be easy and adjustable to get better angles and have a better setup when filming, better more than just a basic tripod. Yeah, and depending on the brand or model, the price can be around $15, as it all depends on the quality and tech. Yeah, and so the packaging was pretty cute, but in the end, it was not, as everything was wrapped and it caused a lot of waste. But despite everything being hard to open, and it was just as a mess, things were separated, and opening things really felt like breaking them. Yikes. Oh, and also, if you ever do get it together somehow, we will get back to that later, but if you do, it's never going back in that box, ever, so don't even try. Oof. Yeah, nothing is fitting back in that box after it's open, trust me. Very inconvenient it was, but that is not even the worst part. So the instructions were... What instructions? They were not instructions? Well, no, I would not say that, but they were not usable at all. It felt like a different language. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Stop it, Callie. Ew! Sorry, but yeah, it was not clear. Most of the pieces all looked the same, and nothing was shown on how to attach it, and it really made no sense. It was mostly microscopic writing, and the pictures made no sense. Now, that was back before Allison had glasses, but even now, it would not make any sense. Yeah, she needs to wear those more often. Now, the contents were something else, so it was honestly dangerous, metal, heavy, and could probably kill someone. Some of those pieces could, anyway, and they made no sense, and no one could understand what was going on. Nothing fit together, and nothing made sense at all. Damn! Callie, don't say that! But yeah, it was a mess. It was honestly painful, and nothing worked together. We also needed to supply extra sanity, so that was not pleasant. Good one. I do not even think we have to talk about the assembly. We got nowhere. Nothing fit, nothing worked, and nothing could be figured out, so we gave up, and it just all snapped and fell apart. Ouch.